I want to take out some time this week to beat into your pretty little heads that you should honestly stop pointing out your mistakes. This sounds like a ton of bullshit coming out of my mouth right now, but just imagine this. I put out a YouTube video, and in the promotion, I say, LOL, gosh, remember that time when I just totally mispronounced job at that one part? Watch my video today. Or when someone comments, hey, I really liked your video. I laughed and I learned something today. Thank you for sharing this. And in response, I say, oh no, it was awful. LOL. I totally said too many times. I'm terrible. How does that make you feel? I mean, if it was your response to me, I would look at you funny, or at least try to keep my face as neutral as humanly possible. But let's face it, one of my greatest traits is the art of face scrunching. I am exceptionally good at that. You might think that pointing out your flaws or mistakes saves yourself from disgrace, lets you fall on the sword before somebody pushes you onto it, or makes you seem more reliable and honest. When in reality, it's a form of self-deprecation, and in this house, self-deprecation is neither funny nor noble, so you should stop that. A joke from time to time and the ability to laugh at oneself is fine. That's great even, but completely different from the constant action of making yourself seem unintelligent, lazy, or irresponsible in front of friends or peers. And if we're being honest, most times people don't notice the things you do because they're caught up noticing the actions of themselves, or maybe even not paying attention at all. They could be daydreaming, staring out into space, thinking about the clouds or that rando that they had sex with last week. Or I don't know, maybe they're debating on what they're gonna have for lunch today. And yes, sometimes people will notice and point out that said mistake, hopefully in a constructive and helpful way. But the act of choosing to point out your flaws and mistakes ensures 100% of the time your errors will get noticed. The more attention you draw to your errors, the more people will notice. The more people notice, the more conditioned you make them to think that you're only giving a half-assed, lazy effort all of the time because of your endless errors. Stop doing that. You are so much better than that. Stop giving people rocks to throw at you, especially about those teeny tiny itty bitty little mistakes that you forget about until 10 years later when you see it in a video, somebody else doing it, and then you just get triggered with secondhand embarrassment. Your friends and peers won't remember that. And everyone messes up now and again. Please stop making a big drama out of it. Fix what you can. Take a deep breath. You're human. Move forward. You got this. You deserve to be happy. So choose that love and kindness for yourself. I'll see you next week.